Hey guys, Magic Master here. I am back again after one of my long absences from YouTube, but I'm not going to say anything else about that here, so head over to the discussion page of my YouTube channel, which you can only find on computer by the way, and read my most recent and only post there. But before we get into the trick, first of all, how is everyone? Let me know down in the comments. Also, as you can see, I have another new deck. I wanted to do a trick video for my first video back in a while, but I also wanted to use this deck, so the next video I post will be a review on this deck. Now, about the trick we're going to be doing today. It's not the hardest trick in the world, but it is for multiple spectators. And if you look up tricks for multiple spectators on YouTube, besides reading 5 minds at once, you can't really find too much. So I just wanted to post this trick because I think it's a really great trick because of the fact that you can do it for multiple spectators. All right, without further ado, let's get into the performance. So I could start by having the spectator just shuffle up the deck a bit. Now, this trick would be done for 3 spectators, but I'm just going to play the role of all 3 spectators for this trick. Now, I'd say in this trick, you guys are going to attempt to be the magicians, and I'm going to be the spectator. Since I'm the spectator, I'm going to be the one to pick a card. So I'll go with this card right here. Now, even though this is my card, we can all take a look at it. I've got the 5 of spades. And also, since I'm the spectator, I'm going to be the one to shuffle up the deck. So I'd say that's pretty good there. Now, I'd hand the deck off to the first spectator, and I'd ask them to name a number in between, let's say 10 and 20, and they say 14. And I'd tell them to deal 14 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is this my card here? Nope, not my card. All right, that's fine. We'll try again. So then the deck could go to the next spectator, and I'd say a number in between 10 and 20 didn't work. So this time, let's try a number in between 20 and 30. And let's say they said 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Is this my card? Nope, still not my card. It's the same suit this time, but not my card, nevertheless. And then I'd hand the deck to the third spectator, and third time's the charm, right? So the number picking method isn't working too well. This time, let's try something even different. We'll take the 2 numbers the first 2 spectators picked, 22 and 14, take the difference of those, which would be 8, deal 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My card, the 5 of spades. All right, guys, that was the trick, and let's get right into the tutorial. So, like I said, it's an easy enough trick, but it can be done for multiple spectators. Now, you can do this trick for 1 spectator or 2 spectators and just have them do all those steps, but it's best if it is done for 3 spectators. Now, there is no setup. The spectator, one of them anyway, can shuffle, and then you explain to them that for this trick, they're going to attempt to be the magicians and you're going to be the spectator. So you, as the magician, pick a card. Doesn't matter what it is. It can be whatever card. Let's just say this one right here, 2 of clubs. Now, you want to keep your card on top of the deck. So, or get it back to the top at the end of your shuffling. So you say to the spectator, since I'm the spectator, I'm also going to be the one to shuffle the deck. But you can put it on the bottom here. You can do some overhand shuffles. You could do riffle shuffles, false cuts, whatever you want. I just like to do a few overhand shuffles. and then I just end up with it back on top of the deck. But you could control it to the top or keep it on the top however you would like. Now, from here, you don't even have to touch the deck. You can hand it to the first spectator, and you tell them to name any number in between 10 and 20. Now, everything that goes on from here is just mathematical. I'm going to demonstrate this with some smaller numbers just to show how it works. So, my card's on top of the deck. Let's say the first number is 2. So they deal 2 cards. Now, an important thing here to note is that for all 3 spectators, the card they have to flip over is not the card at the end of your dealing, but the card past that. So if the number's 2, you don't flip over the second card, you flip over the card after the second card. If the number was 4, you don't flip over the fourth card, you flip over the card after the fourth card. Basically, the next card on the deck after you're done dealing. So anyway, there's my card on top of the deck. The number's 2. Now, what that has done is gotten my card in the second position from the top. Let's say the next number is 5. 1, 2, there's my card. Now, since we're going up to 5, that gets 3 more cards on top of my card. And then, is that my card? No, it's not. Now, you can see what's happening here. We take the 2 numbers, 5 and 2, take the difference, which is 3. And since there's 3 cards on top of my card, you just deal 3, and the next one's my card. So that's just a representation of how it works with a smaller amount of cards. It can be done with any amount of cards, though, but to make it kind of easy on the spectators, first you do a number in between 10 and 20, then you do one in between 20 and 30, and then for the last person, you take the difference of those 2 numbers. All right, guys, that was the trick. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.